Alright, guys.
Alright, here we go.
Let's see what's happening. Y'all really don't want to threaten me. Oh, of course, I'll be honest, we are surrounded by Krogan. It probably wouldn't end pretty for us.
Hello, Nexus. You're back.
I am.
Strux tells me you went to get the drive core from my remnant ship.
That's true.
And that you sold it to scavengers who took it off-world to make a profit. For you and them?
We don't even need money.
We don't need money, yeah. Jack's face texture not loading in here again.
This place is weird. No face texture at best. Human face textures aren't allowed to load in here.
It was gone when I got there.
Not possible. I had blasting teams there day and night.
Clan Nakmor is a joke. The losers of Chichanka and now the losers of Heleus. Overlord Morta has lost the drive core, and our colony is doomed.
This was his plan all along.
You're all talk, Jorgal Strux. I made this colony.
If there's an overlord, they should be from the oldest Krogan blood, Clan Jorgal. Watch, I'll rescue the drive core and make us so powerful that the Nexus will bow down to us.
Except you can't, 'cause we have it.
Oh, that was just getting good.
What do you mean you have it?
I'll let the Pathfinder answer that.
Strux, we've been tricked. Yeah, we've both been tricked.
Oh, now you're
Oh, now you're interested. I think we're just gonna explain it straight up.
Strux brought me here on a lie. He paid scavengers to take the drive core and then kill them for it.
What is he looking
I'm
at?
impressed, Strux. You're more cunning than most Clan Jorgal. Smarter, even.
Nakmor arrogance. My father lowered himself to join your clan because he admired your grandfather. He was laughed at, called not worth killing. But now I've bested you, Morta, and Clan Nakmor will pay with blood.
Oh.
Money at risk over a grudge you carried across dark space? You really aren't worth
That's
killing,
funny,
Jorgal Strux.
because you have
Get out.
grudges
Take your
you've
goons
carried
with you.
across space, too.
I know.
There's the drive
Stupid.
core. Hand it over.
No.
Just like that? Hand it over?
It's incredibly powerful. We'll use it to power the colony. This'll put us ahead by decades.
That's not what you were saying earlier.
What about that?
If you keep that drive core, it's over between the Krogan and the Nexus forever.
You
It's
have
not
to
your
give
drive
us something
core.
for it. It's only right.
We did get shot at. A lot.
What about joining our colony with your outpost? Give us the drive core and we'll be friends. New Tuchanka and Nexus.
I don't trust
Keep
this
it,
woman.
and you've created a sovereign Krogan nation. We don't abide by Nexus laws or owe you anything. Even peace.
Ryder, I must point out that historically, unchecked Krogan advancement has been the cause of war and disaster for many, even the Krogan.
Well,
She already said she wanted the Nexus to pay. I don't trust her at all.
But would she really be that bold? I mean, obviously she's not going to bomb the Nexus. Kesh is on there, you know? Isn't that her relative?
I mean, obviously in this game she's not gonna do it. I don't know why we wouldn't ask, like, we wouldn't confront her a little bit more about this. Like, it's just kind of strange, like, just like that, really? Suddenly you're okay? We give you the drive core and all is forgiven? I also hate it. I hate this sense of, like, entitlement that a lot of the Krogan have, and how, oh, you guys always treat us badly. We deserve this. You should do this because it'll make up for all the crap that you've put us through before. Like, what crap are you even talking about? The Krogan are the ones that do this to themselves.
I would like the option to give him the drive core, then sabotage it and make it a bomb, then fly away as a crater forms below. What would Shepard do?
Wow. Well, that's not. I mean, every shepherd can be different too. That's another thing I'm trying to think. Like, I have to come at this from so many different angles. It's hurting my brain because I'm thinking what I want to do, what would actually be best, what's the best thing with our cheating game knowledge to do, and then I'm thinking, what would Jack do? What is Jack thinking? Long term, what will be the best? What statement do we want to make here? Because that's, I think, the biggest
feel like
thing.
even if we give them the drive core, they're still gonna hate us.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely
still
gonna hate
butthurt
us.
about things that happened before they were even born, in like generations ago, in another galaxy.
It's true. It's true.
Now that's the thing. If we give them this drive core, will they be our bros or not? Or will they still be a threat?
I don't think we're ever gonna live in a reality, or they're ever gonna be in a reality where Krogan are completely and without threat. I don't think that's a possibility.
Also, I just don't understand why the Krogan came up in here and like, oh yeah, you can't settle here. This is our planet, and it's like,
they claimed it.
How did you get to claim the whole damn planet?
Well, they just did. They just did. Basically, I mean, it doesn't mean we couldn't try and take it from them or come here, but we would have to fight for it. I'm sure no one wants that.
Their main issue seems to be water, not power.
That's what I was thinking
too. The Nexus, on the
yeah.
other hand, needs power. At its base, it relies on power from the arcs.
Aren't we going to be mining power, though, from that one planet now? Helium-3?
Oh, that's true. First, we have a drive core from a crashed alien ship, unknown specifications, unknown power output, unknown potential hazard level. Sam might figure it out, but what are the Krogan realistically going to do with it? Dance around it and go, oh, pretty!
It's true.
Secondly, this might come as a surprise, but Eladin is surprisingly larger than the map we've driven around on. What are the Krogan going to do if we put an outpost 50 kilometers away from their base? 1,000 kilometers away, or on the other side of the planet? Nothing. That's what. Also, thirdly, you need a power source on a planet with a solar radiation that's actually hazardous. Try installing some solar panels. Where else if not here? Logic has no role to play in this decision.
See, this is another thing. This is another thing. All those things that I said before, plus what that guy's saying, but then I keep coming back around, trying to put myself in Jack's shoes. What is he thinking right now? I think he's thinking he can't trust this woman. She threatened the Nexus. The reason we were out to get this was because we heard she was going to make a bomb to throw at the Nexus. Suddenly, no, I want you to come and move here, and then it'll be fine. Just give me the drive core. Honey, no.
That was fabricated by Strux, though. She never was going to do that.
I know, but my point is this: we believed it because it fit.
I wish we could just tell her, like, you know what, you're on probation. If you make us feel like we can trust you, then we'll give it to you.
Yes. Right there. Yeah. Behave, little Krogan, and then maybe we'll give it to you. And guess what? That's the criteria for everything else, too. Prove yourselves. Earn the trust. Don't just demand it. You cannot demand trust. What do we do?
Okay, let's do this. You saved it. Let's see the reactions from both sides and then decide what we're gonna do.
Alright.
See what she's gonna react like. See what Jack's gonna say. See what Drac is gonna say. Jack and Drac sound way too alike.
I know they do. Alright, which one should we go with first? I'm kind of leaning towards keeping it and seeing what everyone reacts with.
Yeah, let's see.
I think the drive core would serve us all better in initiative hands.
So the Krogan gets screwed over again?
No.
Heleus needs to be a fresh start. Strux showed me that. I'm Overlord Morda of the new Krogan nation, and we're gonna thrive in spite of you, Nexus. Just watch.
You still gonna let us hang out here, though?
Of course. The Krogan are fair. You remember that?
We'll contact Addison and give her the news. Good luck, Overlord Morda.
The only reason why she's letting us hang out here, quote unquote, is because of video game logic. Because they didn't want to have a cutoff point for things in here.
Yeah, you're
It's not
absolutely
going to,
right.
Addison.
Damn it. Try to salvage something. Check the system for one of Kennedy's trackers. Maybe the Krogan colony is enough to draw one out.
What? What were they talking? What is she talking about?
It's for that quest with the pregnant lady.
Oh.
That's mainly why she wanted to establish an outpost here, which is stupid. Why did she kind of bark at me like a small dog? Alright. I guess we'll go back to our ship now?
Or I can just read you the email.
Sure, lay it on me. So, he emails us, what did it say?
I have to say, I'm having a hard time putting a good spin on what happened with Morda. Best try so far. Krogan making a colony on their own will inspire others to do it too. And, that's good? So, you know, Varund will try to swing some trade deals. It's a dance, but if the Angara can be middlemen, that gets resource moving and Morda can still make her point against the Nexus. It can work. Important thing is no one starves. The brains on the Nexus better make that remnant drive worth it. Because hot as Eladin was, we're a planet down.
There's a bunch of other planets. So he doesn't email us if we give her the drive core?
That's what it, I don't know. It just says, give more to the core. Ryder will now be able to officially start the mission and create an outpost. If you keep the core, you will receive emails from Director Tan and Liam Costa.
What is alright, read me Tans. Let's hear Tans.
Congratulations from Tan to Ryder, from Director Tan Ryder. Oh, sorry, from Director Tan. I took your last name, I love you so much.
Wow. Secret
Ryder. The remnant drive core that was just delivered to the Nexus was a great surprise and a fantastic omen for our future in Heleus. Good pathfinding. Our scientists are meeting to discuss uses for it, perhaps as a power source, a weapon, or who knows. The possibilities are exciting, and this has given the Nexus a huge boost in our research capacity. I want to personally thank you for putting on our big boy pants and keeping it out of Krogan hands. We both know the Krogan are ill-equipped to deal with such advanced technology. The potential of this amazing find would have been wasted on them. Finally, I don't care what I hear in the Nexus corridors. I think you're doing a decent job, and this action earns points for me. I'm becoming a fan. Director Tan.
Dude, I almost want to do it just for that email alone. Also, I agree with everything Tan said. Also, it's becoming a fan. I'm a fan too. Let's talk about it over tea and biscuits.
What's weird is it doesn't say anything about the Krogan coming to help us. If we do this or not, like, it doesn't actually affect the final battle. It's weird.
That's because they still don't give a crap. They just want the drive core. They don't actually care about being peaceful or coexisting. Alright, let's go ahead and see the other way, though. Curious what
I also
Jack
don't
says.
understand why she acts like she's being screwed. Like, my ship, my drive core, it wasn't even hers.
No, it wasn't. Stupid. I don't want to give her this drive core.
Let's see what she does if we do.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Morda, let's work together. You can have the remnant drive core.
And you can set up your outpost here, Nexus. We're all gonna be friends and prosper, right? You bet we are. Whenever you're ready, bring your outpost people here, and they'll be welcome.
This is a great day, Morda.
We'll contact Addison and give her the news. Good luck, Overlord Morda.
That didn't sound convincing. She sounds like she's gonna double cross us.
Pathfinder, this location is ideal for outpost placement.
Same, really? Okay. I don't think
I'm
I've ever...
just surprised we don't get a letter of disappointment from Tan.
He doesn't seem to voice when he's disappointed in us. He's quietly disappointed. He only likes to praise us. I feel like I want Jack to be like, can I sleep on it? You know, I feel like I want him to be like, can I get a minute?
Or I'm kind of wondering why that some of these decisions are completely up to Jack. Like, this would have, if we actually could use that drive core, I feel like...
Yeah, I'd be like, can I go talk to my
Nexus?
leaders, please?
Because guess what? If we were like, alright, it's up to you, guess what Tan would do? He'd be like, yeah, we're not giving that core to the Krogan.
No.
If they want... What I don't like is the ultimatum. Like,
Yes,
oh, if you
I
give us
know.
the core, then we can be friends. Like, how about you try and earn our trust? We have the core. You be on your best behavior, and maybe we'll give it to you if we can trust you.
I know.
But it being like, oh yeah, we're not even gonna be peaceful if you don't give it to us. That doesn't sound
I
like
know.
someone we want to give it to.
I feel like I can't give it to her. I feel like Jack wouldn't give it to her. I mean, Jack, the thing about Jack is
maybe
he
if
wants...
they needed it to survive, like,
Yeah,
oh my god,
that
they
would be
can't,
a different
they're not
story.
making it. Or if it was like a water pump.
Yeah, if it was something that was their survival was dependent on it, I think immediately Jack would not question it because he does not want the Krogan to die out. He still cares
Especially
about
the
the
innocent
Krogan.
ones.
And yeah, he wouldn't punish the civilians because the leadership is stupid. However, that's not what's happening. They don't need this drive core. They want it. It's theirs, and it would like make us more powerful. So you better give it to us, or we're gonna be really angry,
Right
and
there.
we can't ever be friends. So, I'm tired of that. I do think that would make the Nexus seem weak, and I don't like the fact that, you know, nothing will ever change. Whatever we do, nothing will ever change. The Krogan will never be happy. If we give them this drive core, it's gonna be conceding to her, you know, ultimatum, and it's going to be, you know...
Yeah, and also, if they wouldn't have left the Nexus butthurt, we could have made the Krogan outpost here. Like, we would be able to help them come up with some kind of power. But obviously they have power. I see lights everywhere. But they chose to leave, and then they want to, like, give us an ultimatum? Like, oh yeah, give this to us or else. It's just weird to me.
I just really don't know what to do with these people. I feel like this every time, even in the previous games, anytime we had to deal with the Krogan, it was a pain in the ass, and I hated it. I hate it. This is a rock and a hard place. Like, there's no right decision, honestly. They both suck. Because, yeah, I mean, on paper, giving her the drive core and us being allies and friends, and we get an outpost, a whole new world, and we get to, like, go on with the Krogan and coexist. On paper, that sounds great. But that's not that simple. That's not what's going on here, even. And I don't know what it is, if it was intentional or not, but when Morta was like, yeah, we'll be friends, right? Oh, yeah, we will. That sounded so conniving and sneaky. I'm like, do you actually want me to be suspicious of you? Is that what your goal is?
I'm also wondering, you know, if we put the outpost, is there going to be, like, other missions? Are we going to miss out on something if we don't put it?
Obviously, yes. However, if it's just a little scooty, our water pumps are broken right now. Do you think you could go fetch these parts? I don't really care, in the end. Not when the decision is this big. I hate missing content, but I can't let that one thing affect my decision. I just wish there was an option.
I wish it was something else. Like I said, like a water pump or a regular core, not a remnant core. Like, that thing could be dangerous to them. What if it explodes or, like,
or what if it causes the Scourge, to come here? I know. I thought that too. Like, it could be dangerous to them.
I feel like we need, like, some Asari scientists on that shit.
You know what? I really just want to be like, you know what? Forget the core. One way or the other. Trust has to be earned, and that goes both ways, Morta.
Yeah! Oh!
That's what I really want to tell her. Like, we have to earn each other's trust. Not just yours, not just mine. And it's not going to happen with a simple handing over the core because you demand it or else. That's not trust building. That's not what it is.
Mm-mm.
And that's what both of their peoples, all of them
And I'm
need.
wondering if the outpost, if they'll mention it, like, yeah, the Krogan people have been surprisingly supportive, or if they'll be like, man, these people still hate the Nexus and nothing's changed, and
Might be a mixture of both.
I don't know.
I think there will always be Krogan who just hold a grudge and forever hate everyone. And I think there's
each other, dude.
Even each other. They just hate everyone. And then I think there's
And
gonna
they're
be nice,
prejudiced
cool
against
Krogan
the
too.
clans. Can
I
we
know.
just pull the 100 and dissolve the clans, and we'll be the one clan?
Yes.
And forget
yes.
about it. Move on. It's
One
Andromeda.
clan,
It's the
yes.
Andromeda clan.
Yes. Clan Heleus. All the way. Go team. I mean, I could see that potentially happening, but the problem is that the Krogan that came from the Milky Way have too much pride in their heritage and
Yeah.
and their clan name. And I could see if there was a new generation in Heleus being like, we are one clan of Krogan, and this is our new home, and we're all in this together. I could see them having a chance to, heal from all the crap that the Krogan have done to themselves, to each other, and to the other races, and the other races to them. But I don't think that's going to happen. Because the current ones won't be able to let go, and they won't be able to not teach their children to be prideful and prejudiced and hateful of others. And that's the real tragedy in all of this.
I know, and they're just like, oh, the Krogan are fair, see? And we're, so great. And it's like, well, why did you leave then? You wanted a bigger say than everybody else? Instead of just being normal and just
They can't cooperate. But, I mean, the truth of the matter is that one person tricked them, and that was scummy of him, but it was not... Tan was not responsible, the other leadership was not responsible. I think they would have eventually left anyway.
They couldn't live like Krogan on the Nexus with their overlords and their fighting pits and their, there was order there.
Yeah,
and
you're absolutely right.
I don't think they like that kind of order.
No, they don't. They want to live like this. They want to live in a cave, having their dog fights, punching each other, and just lording over
crying
everything.
about how they can't reproduce more.
Yeah, they wanted to live like their little Krogan-y ways. And you're right, they couldn't do that on the Nexus. They wouldn't have been able to. And I think eventually, regardless of what happened, I think they probably would have left, and this would have been the outcome no matter what.
Yeah, and I just don't understand why we didn't recruit Krogan that were diplomatic and not so...
Yeah. Why did we even...
Krogan-y.
You know what probably happened? Probably something similar that happened today, which was the Krogan leaders, they heard about what was happening with the Nexus eventually, and they were like, hey, we want in on this, some of them probably. And then probably the Nexus was like, and then they were like, hey, we deserve this. Why would we be treated any differently from everyone else? Everyone's prejudiced. And then they probably threatened everyone. Like, you want another war on your hands? Is that what you want? Because that's what it'll be. If you deny us a spot on the Nexus, you'll be declaring war on the Krogan, and there won't be peace. I could totally see that being what happened. I almost guarantee you that's how it happened. And then the Nexus Council probably had to concede and be like, you know what? Just let a few go. And once again, you know what I think about? Like, they're butthurt. So butthurt. They didn't get... They're always in that state. They're always in this state of butthurtness. That they didn't get a Pathfinder. Oh, why? Like, really? Explain to me why you want a Pathfinder. Explain to me what Krogan individual would want to be a Pathfinder, what would they do? Run around headbutting things? I mean, really. Other than Kesh, she would have been the only candidate probably to be a decent Pathfinder. Even Drac, as much as I love him, he would not be a good diplomat, talking to new races and stuff. No.
No, but
I don't think he would want that either.
Is that the Krogan people would probably want to pick their own Pathfinder, and then they would not pick a diplomatic level-headed
No, they would probably pick someone like
the
this piece of work.
Oh, God. Yeah, 'cause no. Rorik,
so frustrating.
or Vorn, or Kesh, they would have made good Krogan Pathfinders.
Yeah.
But that's not who the Krogan would have wanted to be their Pathfinder, so
That's
they
right.
didn't get one.
That's right. That's right. That's absolutely right.
Oh, wait,
I don't know
that
why.
one that wrote the poems
I
back
don't
in
know why
the old
the developers
game.
have to make them so annoying.
They're bad. Like, they piss themselves off. Like, their
I
own race
know.
is like, yeah, the majority suck.
A guy put a bounty on another Krogan's head to be killed just because he was talking too much on the email station.
About jerky.
About jerky. How does that say? That right there says the most, I think. Like, how can we be expected to coexist, make a colony, and trust the Krogan to remain peaceful with our neighboring colony when they can't even be peaceful with each other?
I know. I remember us trying to reason with that guy. I don't even remember his name. The guy that would have been Rex if we wouldn't have had to have killed him to save Morton.
Oh yeah, that
It was
butt
just
wipe.
like-
He was terrible. Trying to
It's
reason
like,
with him was a joke.
Why are we even trying to get on your good side to get you to cooperate?
That's what I hate.
All
That's what I
be
really
on
hate.
the bandwagon?
That's what I really
It's
hate.
always
It's
us
always
having to
us
kiss up to them.
trying to kiss up to them, trying to make good with them, trying not to say anything hurtful in front of them. Meanwhile, they're absolute and complete little butt wipes to us, crying, whining, just like saying, no peace, screw you guys suck, you do this or we'll kill you, and yet, why? Why is it not them, like, you know what? We were
And
out of line.
also-
I'm sorry, whoa. We
That's
got a little
what
Krogan
happened.
there for
Also,
a second.
They can't get their shit together.
No.
They're here. They've been here for how long? Not even a year? No, 14 months or less, because it was whenever they actually left the Nexus. Let's just say 12 months. And they're already about to start a clan war over absolutely nothing. They're actually
Literally
about to start a
nothing.
clan war over nothing. Over the fact that there's no war for anywhere else. Well, there's no war, like, with other races, so I guess we'll just fight each other, because there has to be war. That's a horrible mentality.
Yeah. Yeah, and yet that's the majority
Help
of
us fight the
Krogan.
Ket. Like, you know, if you need to fight something,
Yeah, there you go.
we'll
Help
get
some
you
people.
some
Help
ships.
the
You can just
Angara.
fly around. There's Ket everywhere.
See, that's another thing too. The Krogan are over here in their little fancy hole in the ground, just helping themselves. What can we do for ourselves?
And
Meanwhile,
making
I am
demands.
hauling my crew and my own ass across the galaxy trying to save everyone, including you stupid Krogan, helping complete strangers, a race we've never even met before, not because to help ourselves, no, but because I care. Do you understand? I care about all these races, about all the Milky Way races, even you little butt wipes. We could have nuked you guys if we wanted to. So you know what? No, you don't get my drive core.
Or we could have totally Trojan horse that drive core like that one person said.
You're right. You're right. We
There you
absolutely
go.
could have done
Guys,
that.
we need to leave. Get Rorik and Vorn and let's go.
We've got 5 minutes. It's supposed to be blinking like that.